You know, I was thinking about it, and we've kind of dominated July 4th every year. The first year, it was B-dubs and fireworks, and you gave me a really special necklace. And then the second year was at the lake with your family. And then last year, we did a Yankees game and got super drunk and fell asleep at like 6 o'clock. So we know how to do July 4th.
We have a short checklist of things that we want to do today, which include grabbing a bunch of snacks and
Corn dogs.
And reading books in a park.
Yeah, and we're gonna try to watch the fireworks. We'll see how successful it is.
We're hoping we don't get there too late because July 4th in New York tends to be a bit of a mess. We'll see if we get a good spot. We just loaded the crap out of Kasey's backpack with snacks.
I don't know if I can get up the stairs. Eat the cookie. Thank you. Okay. What Kasey normally eats for breakfast? Greek yogurt, almond milk, strawberries, blueberries, oats. What Kasey's eating for breakfast? Oreos. Oreos.
On our way to get some corn dogs. We made it up into the Brooklyn Heights area, and we're gonna go try and make it down to the bridge and the parks that are around there and see what we're dealing with. How you feeling, Kasey?
No, this is probably like our first July 4th without alcohol. We have like Gatorade and Oreos.
Did we mess up? We're on our way right now to find a small patch of grass that we were at. Where were we when we did that?
It was date night.
Date night. Do you remember what time of year?
Last fall.
Last fall. It was a nice spot, and we're hoping it's not too crowded. We can snag a good spot. Yeah?
A spot, period.
A spot. Any spot. Any spot.
I could go for a nap.
Is this where we're gonna be?
I guess we pick a spot.
It's nice view. Look at the bridge.
Hot mess.
You're a hot mess.
I am. Was that the restaurant we ate at last time?
Yes. Told me what kind?
Oh, they have really good salad. Remember the salad that came with the burgers?
Yes.
So good.
Update, we laid out a blanket. We've got a nice spot. We made a mistake.
Why?
We picked a spot where the sun is slowly moving and we're losing more and more of our shade. It's starting to get kind of hot. We moved spots and we found a place with more shade. It didn't really matter though because the sun went away.
Everything is now shade.
It's kind of windy now.
Took a nap.
We did take a nap. I ate almost all of our Cheez-Its. We're not sure how I feel about a dinner situation right now. One of us might go and get food later, I don't know. But for now, we're just hanging out. It's 5:50 and
So 3.5 hours.
until the fireworks start. It's getting busier. I have to go find food. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, bye. The police have a checkpoint set up. They're checking bags. Look at this line. The security down here is crazy. I didn't realize, but I left without a bag, but I'm coming back with a bag. So they're sending me to a check-in line. brought food.
Welcome back.
Made it back to Kasey.
Yay!
Yay! So what happened, and I didn't realize, was that when it gets too, because we're in kind of like a popular area of the park, when it gets too congested down towards the water, they block off access to get back in. So I had left to get food, and they blocked it. So when I tried coming back, they wouldn't let me in. So they were forcing people to walk all the way south at another entrance and get in back there. And on the entire walk back, they had all of these police barricades up, like where the entrances are to get into this area. So I really wasn't sure I was going to make it back to Kasey, but I did.
But you did.
And with food.
And with food.
Okay. Oh no! No, that isn't.
John just recorded with the lens on.
I literally just missed recording a fleet of helicopters because I had the lens cap on. I'm sure it sounded awesome. Kasey, on a scale from 1 to 10, how badly does it look like it might start raining? Oh my god. Are you proud of yourself?
No!
Oh gosh.
Hello!
It's sprinkling.
Okay, it's like barely. Okay, so it's sprinkling a little more. Whatever.
It's becoming a little bit concerning, so I'm going to put this camera away and I'm going to start filming on my phone, I guess.
It's fine. 2 miles. That's what we just did. I'd still chalk it up as a successful day.
We went on an adventure, that's for sure. Kasey and I are almost home. We're just a couple of stops away. The situation at the Brooklyn Bridge fireworks got extremely out of hand very quickly. We'll talk about it more when we get there.
Stay tuned. It's quite fun.
Are you hearing that?
I just heard like wild birds, Amazon birds.
Like, we know there are pigeons in New York City, but my god, it sounded like a rainforest just now.
Look at it.
Made it home.
Just as the fireworks are doing their finale.
Do you want to talk about what happened tonight?
Sprinkle turned the rain, rain turned the downpour. So we were like, screw it, let's just go home. Here's the problem. They didn't want you to go home. They had barricaded every single exit to the park. So when a giant mass of people who's angry and soaked wants to leave.
Like, what they had done was they were trying to, and I understand that all in all, this is just an effort to control the chaos that is the 4th of July, but could it have been handled a little bit better?
Yes.
Probably. What had happened was they blocked off pretty much every entrance to the park that we were in, and they were just trying to funnel people out of an exit that was maybe like single file lines, like size. So it starts raining and people are trying to leave, and then it starts pouring and people are literally pressed up against each other, and like there's like a risk of a trample situation about to happen. We got out and it was fine. Like, people started, I got a little scared for a bit there because people started chanting "let us out," and the police started freaking out because because they were like losing control of the situation. But everything was fine. Everyone made it out. They ended up opening up the hole a little bit bigger so more people could get through.
So we had to walk probably about like 0.8 miles to the subway stop, which is fine. It's just a straight shot.
Yeah.
And we get there. They're barricading the subway entrance. They point and say across the park, which is like another half mile, there's the other entrance to the subway stop. Go there.
Right. There must have been some kind of a communication error between like the two police officers maintaining both stations, because at the second station that we got to, they were only letting people out and not letting anyone in. So they started directing people, once we got to the second one, they started directing people towards the first one that we were at. So we got about halfway there and looked out into the park and realized that people were literally just walking in a circle. There was all that was happening was there was more and more people just getting in this giant circle that just kept moving, and there was nobody leaving.
But we made it to our Broadway Junction stop just in time to see the fireworks across the distance.
Like on the horizon, we could see the sky lit up with the fireworks that we were missing. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine though. But you know what? We're home. We saw fireworks, which is what we wanted. We wanted to spend the day at the park, which we did.
So, 4th of July, 2016, how did we do? This year wasn't bad.
So really, just another July 4th for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.